But I got a carnivore partner here today.
Carnivore don't work.
Yeah, my carnivore buddy. Whew, I didn't get much sleep. Good morning, everybody. Well, it is a rainy morning right now, coming from Iloilo, heading to Bacolod on the ferry. Man, I didn't get much sleep. Are any of you the type of people like Mel and I are, that if there's a time been set to get up like early in the morning and be somewhere, that you can't rest good the night before? I don't know if it's the anxiety of like not getting up in time and getting underway or what, but man, it just, your mind races and you can't really rest. That's the way Mel and I both are. So my brother-in-law, they got a time that they need to make it all the way down to where they're buying this property to meet with the people, and it's a pretty long drive from Iloilo by the time you do all this ferry thing and everything and drive across the mountains and get over to where they actually bought at. So we need to get underway early, and so anyway, we're underway. We've been underway for a little while. Boy, it is pouring down. Yeah, we are down here south of Dauin and Dumaguete, up in here to a little bay, a little port area, and I've always wanted to come down here and check this out. Heard there's a lot of boats come in out of here and park. Man, some pretty good sized fishing boats here. Then if you see on across the bay over here, we're gonna drive over there in just a bit. But you can see there is a triple deck power catamaran right there. And then there's a sailing catamaran next to it. I just want to drive around here and check this stuff out. You know, it's things I'm interested to. I love the water, I love boats. I like seeing the different styles, even these bancas. I really love all the banca boats. And
seems like it's like a safe bay though.
It is, and it goes on up in further. This is just part of it. Definitely a lot of fish activity going on right over here. We got first mate here. Yes. Got the first mate here while we're doing this little boat tours.
Back.
Oh, Jenny's back. She's the first mate. Ooh, Jenny's a fun girl. So that was a gift from Vince and Janet right there. These captain and first mate caps, and thought we'd make use of them today. It is, man. They got it going on here. They got it going on. See them, boy, they're getting that truck loaded. They're icing and loading it down.
Over here, if you're selling fish, you can
yeah, it's nice.
Cheaper.
like it. How's it going, man?
Because I asked how much the fish over there. He said just only 100, 160. So like I said, it is the main one, right? So if you're gonna sell in the market, it's 260 or something like that, or more. But wow, it's such a nice fish.
Very nice. Boy, they are working fast. Got these big containers of ice over there, getting those things iced down, get them on this truck, ready to go. Everybody's working quick.
So they're selling this one per container, you know, per tab to that.
Very cool. I like it. They're bringing that net right there in off the boat. Man, it's taking literally a dump truck to hold all that net, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see all the operations down here. This is all net stacked up underneath these tarpaulins right here. There, that boat's called Wood and Steel because it must be made out of wood and steel. Yeah. A lot of expats have been coming here for years and years that are sailors pulling in, getting safe harbor here, getting mooring here and all. It's my first time personally to ever come here. And there's not a whole lot of these safe refuges around to be able to get up into these places. Boat there is wood, and man, look at that. It is one beast. See all these guys together, all pulling that net at the same time, getting it laid out just right, man. That's a lot of work moving that net. A lot of work. Good morning, guys. Good morning, man. I like it. It's a lot of hard work to do. And you just gotta love this. Watch inside this boat. There's a rooster in there. Yeah, they got the rooster in there with them. Busy life of a fisherman, man. I tell you why, it's a lot of work. These fishermen, man, they just work tirelessly. You just don't know the hours they put in. It's just not the time and the dangers going out on the water. It's the upkeep on their boats, their nets, their gear. Once they catch the fish, they got to sell them. They got to keep them iced if they can't sell them really fast. And it's just ongoing work constantly. It is not a simple task. I swear my wife will go anywhere. I don't know if a bear poops in the woods, but Melinda pees in them. So there is no catamaran sitting here. Yeah, there is an old catamaran beached up right here. I don't know what the story is with it. It's like it's a fiberglass over wood hull. Pretty interesting. And it's done more like a little bit like a Warm design, to where it doesn't have a cabin on the bridge across there. It's just open right there. That's the way a lot of the Warm designs are. So you got your cabin down over in here, all your quarters in here, and all your quarters in over here. And I don't really, okay, so this is set up for outboards to be on it for propulsion. So if you not under sail, it's got outboard boxes right there and right there where you can mount them down underneath and hang them down. So yeah, it's got access doors over the top of them where you can get to the motor and all there. Pretty interesting. A Warm design, the beams coming across from the bridge would just be lashed, but this is actually built solid. So that's also pretty interesting. It's a catamaran right there, and then like I say, there's that power cat right there, a few sailboats. A little dinghy here. I just love coming down to all this. Also has retractable dagger boards right here. Come down underneath. Right here is a little slot where they come out under. It means there's all got to be sealed all the way through for those, but the dagger boards come out right there. So once you're out and underway, you can drop those down, pin them. They got it set up to be pinned however high you want them. That's pretty interesting. That's nice. Did you say you feel like you're at Waterworld?
Yeah.
Huh? You're gonna check any of these guys, see if they had gills behind their ears or webs between their toes?
I'm talking about that catamaran.
Oh, that catamaran's like on Waterworld? Well, you would be like on Waterworld with Kevin Costner. You'd probably trade and have that one little plant with that one little lemon on it, you know?
What can I say?
Yeah, one little tree. So looking at another catamaran, it's beached up here. They got the mast down and all. I think this is one that I seen online before several years ago, that I'm not sure it's it, not 100% sure, but it sure looks like it. That, if I'm not mistaken, I could be totally wrong, it had a Japanese restoration to it, but it was a foreigner, that not a Japanese though, that had bought it and brought it. If this is the same boat, and it sure looks like it because it's got a unique design to it. And I remember the story on that gentleman, if it's the same guy, and if any of you out there run across this video and correct me, that's okay. But that guy was in the area here, had a motorcycle accident, hurt his leg, and I think eventually lost his leg and was trying to get other people to care for the boat, and finally was just going to have to try to sell it or something. And that was the story I knew on that back at the time. So this one has the beachable keels on it right here. So you see they got it supported up on the keels right now. Those work the same like on the other one over there with those dagger boards. They really help you out a lot. This also has the outboard boxes. These are centered up more in the middle for dual outboards on it right here. That's its propulsion. That way you have nothing drop down low here that you have to worry about if you want a beachable catamaran. Once again, a lot of the Warums, they'll do that as well, build these outboard boxes underneath them. So there's no shafts coming out or anything like that, no sail drives sticking down. And you also don't have to worry about motors and stuff inside of your individual hulls, if you want to call them right here, because it is a hull and a hull. So when you have just outboards right here, that comes in very handy because they're easily serviceable, easily removable. You can rock them up. Nice benefits to that. So if you had a really reliable diesel outboard, then you knew that's super good, reliable motor. Well, you have two of them on here and pushing the boat along when you're not under sail. A lot of you watching this channel, I don't know if you realize or not that, it's the diesel outboards have kind of been new in the United States, like with the Ox and the Cox and in the UK and all. But the fact is, Americans just don't seem to know a whole lot about the history with the diesel outboards. But there's companies even like Yanmar has been building a quality diesel small outboard for years already, for many years. And it's not a new thing on the market. It's just kind of in the US and some other places coming in kind of late in the game. A lot of your European countries and over in Russia and many other nations. There's a couple other Japanese companies that are not as known throughout the rest of the world. And there's some Chinese companies as well. Pretty cool old boat. Didn't have a trampoline on it. Now here's something I really like on this is they built a ramp, a ladder right down in the front. So if you beach this, you bring it right up onto the shore in shallow water, you can drop this ladder down. It works like a ramp right in the very front. Instead of having that trampoline in the front, you have this ladder that'll rock down right dead middle in front. Another very nice thing about this design right here is wave slapping the hull. And when you have this broke right here in the middle, just like a bow on a boat, and you get that shape like that, it doesn't even have to be as pronounced as this is right here. That also helps against that wave slap in the hull underneath, because you've got water compressing in as you're cutting through it. It's compressing in on both sides, so it's pushing the water in a sense up a little bit in waves, and they'll slap the bottom of a flat hull there, slap the bottom. But where you have this little ridge right here, it helps break that, it helps shear it back off to the sides, and you don't get that hard slap. Very nice. I like it. I just enjoy boats so much. So these are old native boats right here, man. Those are the ones that's just carved from solid logs, and they have them up here in this resort on the walls for decor. That is so cool. Of course, you know, we love the basket lights. That's very pretty. Sticking with the carnivore still. A small cheat. There is some onions here though. Small cheat. Look at that.
Tomato.
And tomato. I told them put the tomato, put the onion. But I got a carnivore partner here today.
Who said carnivore don't work?
Yeah, my carnivore buddy. So we're gonna eat this up. Yeah, it's hard going out into the public and trying to stay on a carnivore diet. It really is. Justin asked the chef to come out here and talk to him to make this for us. So that was a big help right there alone.
I usually just eat at home, so now that I know he'll do it here in my shop, I'll make him do it every day.
Right? Well, this is really cool because I don't want to veer off my diet. I don't mind eating a vegetable every once in a while. I don't have to be that strict, but it can be tough, man.
Cheating a little.
No, I will definitely use some hot sauce always. Yeah, so this is gonna be pretty cool. Let's eat.